He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the. Now in the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And there's 1 down now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In past meetings with Tanaka, he hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. He's set. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 4.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. 0-1 the count. Walker trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Tanaka into his motion. Here he comes, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Number 25 shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, number 25. He'll get his first shot. With the bat here. Pitch on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
That fastball taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Ryan McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Number 25 is there to make the catch. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, that's now 7 strikeouts for him. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Here's George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch.
George Springer.
Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, and he'll make the... Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopped in front of home plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Checks. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Neil Walker.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw to second for the force out. And stepping in is Josh Reddick as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a liner.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. Ready for another chance. Evan Gattis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
This is lifted out to left. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Brian McCann flied out on his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Late that time for a strike. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
And he fouls this one off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's George Springer. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. High and deep to right center. Hicks is after it. And that retires the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Altuve charging in on it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Missed with a slider. To 2-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field. And this is fouled at the plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The batter, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Springer is there, and he'll make the... Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Carlos Correa.
Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Tanaka sets his sights. 1-1 on its way. This is skied into short left center. Gardner is there, makes the catch. And digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 as he chases the slider. And he's just rolling right now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Striding in once again. Number 20, Ronald Torreyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gonzalez ranging forward. Oh, and he botches it. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Next for New York, Brett Gardner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter.
And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. Torreyes at third with 2 away. And he's going to add to the total. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swinging a soft liner, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Going for strikeout number 15. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another full count offering on its way. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is going to have room out there. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Tag not in time, and we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're
and we'll have to leave it there. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Chris Davinsky takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 47, Davinsky. This game for the Astros.
The windup and the 0-1.
Number 74.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
So he sets him down swinging. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out of the inning. Neil Walker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead run's up to second now with only 1 away. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ken Giles takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Torres at third, Gardner over at second, Judge at first, 2 out in the inning. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And so
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. Aroldis Chapman enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Last strike now for Houston. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Judge is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition at bay. And as a result. From Phoenix, Arizona. In now is John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit out towards second. Marte has it. And there's one gone to begin the evening. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Moustakas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Bounce to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So striding in, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Perez recovers. The throw to first is in time. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Check swing here and a little looper. And 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, and he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-1 now to Steven Souza. Missed with a breaking ball. Ketel Marte will be next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Duffy waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now to the plate, Alcides Escobar. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Alcides Escobar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself. So digging in now, Jeff Mathis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is a swinging strike on the sinker. High pop-up. Merrifield is there. And that's the 3rd out. In now is John. on Jay. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ahmed is there. One pitch, one out. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Up and in for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here in the fourth.
Here's the pitch.
David Peralta.
Ball 1.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Peralta can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning.
Number 3, Daniel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar has a play. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he's safe. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He's running again. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And the 3-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. And their runners at the corners now. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hard ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. with Merrifield next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. The 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Up next for the Royals.
So striding forward now, Alex Gordon. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that's in there for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Pulled toward right center field. Souza will get there, and he puts it away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Merrifield is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Riding in once again, Zack Greinke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Popped him up. Perez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
First baseman number 17, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. 1 away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Marte gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Ahmed. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's set and the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
down the left field line and deep. Gordon sprinting after it, and that will end up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fighting. Very well could see it again here, though. Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Merrifield over to his right, and the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go John Jay. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Hit out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he struck him out to retire the... Digging in once again, Daniel Descalso. Struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Throwing to second, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Merrifield stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out. Ryan Flynn takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. On the move again from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw won't get him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Popped him up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Striding in once again, Jeff Mathis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And he'll just reset things here. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And it's 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Gordon is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And he is in there. Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Brian Flynn. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th. Archie Bradley answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. A ball and a strike to count to the Royals pitcher.
Number 1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bradley is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Now a check swing. Up next for Arizona, Archie Bradley. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Merrifield shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
The 1-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There is Ahmed. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Here's Chris Owings now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1-2 is the count.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. Here's Gerard Dyson. The winning run is at first base. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It's 0-1.
He's running. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. It is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Steven Souza. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Vital Marte. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Now a bunt attempt here. He'll come home with it, and he is out at the plate. Taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead, there are now two away. Here's the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high. Justin Grimm takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there. And no problem with that one as we are. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Salvador Perez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him. With Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if this guy's able to...
Threw it right past him. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, number 66. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. John Ryan Murphy is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10.
Ryan Murphy.
2 balls and a strike. Grimm, who appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in, Nick Ahmed. Career line against Grimm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Peralta. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses inside, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there, and that's the 3rd out. Andrew Chafin takes the mound to start the 11th inning. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. It was a walk in his last trip. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Marrero ranges to his left. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for Kansas City, Justin Grimm. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte will put this one away, and the side is digging in and looking for more. Chris Owings. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chris Owings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Riding in once again, Gerard Dyson, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Dyson off for second. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Dozier is there. He makes the catch and the winning. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. John Jay, he struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Marte has it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. In his first pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Count remains at 0-2. One out, nobody on. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. I was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. High chopper towards first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself. And ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon is there. Makes the play. One away. Digging in to try it again. Jeff Mathis looking to change his fortunes here. 0-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Popped him up. Dozier has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Up next for Arizona, Devin Marrero. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 count and the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Alex Gordon struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's a high pop-up. Marte over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Fernando Salas. He'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Christian Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 53, Christian Walker.
And that misses, ball 1. Hit to third. Moustakas has it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
David Peralta.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in once again, Chris Owings. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Merrifield onto the grass, 2 down. Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Escobar into shallow left, and that retires the side. Jorge De La Rosa is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
On the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. His career line against De La Rosa. He's gone 3 for 6. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. He's taken high above the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-2.
2-2.
Runs up and gets this one down. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Grimm. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe. In now is John Jay, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Mathis moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks. First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 56.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 ball and 1 strike for the Diamondbacks first baseman. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Steven Souza.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So stepping in, Ketel Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Marte.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. At the plate, Jeff Mathis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner goes for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. He's on the move again from first. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the Diamondbacks are going to walk off winners. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Zach Greinke. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance.